guys, Cindy Marquez, your designated broker of Home Pros Advantage and your go-to certified marketer, back with another video. And in today's video, I'm going to go over how to create video listings on Canva and on KVCore and what the difference between both is. So let's get started. So as always, the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to log into our KVCore, and we're also going to log into our Canva. So I'm going to start by creating a video on KVCore first. So the very first thing you're going to do is you're going to go to your marketing, and then you're going to go to Design Center. From here, you're going to be giving a lot of options: flyers, postcards, door hangers, so on. What we want is to go to video and create a listing video. So from here, it's going to ask to get started. We're going to enter our address or an MLS ID. In this case, we're just going to use one of our agent's listings. And that's all it is. There you go. So now, all it does is it's load, and this is how the video looks. Quick, easy, it has your information. So unlike Canva, where you have to drag and drop, it already does everything for you. It just takes from the MLS, inputs the photos there, adds your information, and adds all of these photos. There you go. You also have the option of creating a voiceover, so you create the voiceover and then you upload it. Upload the recording here, like so. Or you can also add music. So add this, and make sure our volume is not too high, and you just choose your music that matches the vibes of this property. Something like that. You can choose a little bit more guitar-y, so on. You can also add a co-agent. There you go. So if it's two people, there. If you have a team, a brokerage, or so on, there you go. So super easy. You can reset the photos, change the photos, hide it if you don't like it, like you don't want to show this property. You can always hide it, and so on. But just like that, the video is created. All you have to do is download it and post it. Super simple. So now on Canva, it takes a little bit more time, but I think you have more options with it. So the very first thing that we're going to do from the very beginning is we're going to go here and we're going to click on here where it says video. From here, we're going to choose the type that we want. So for example, in our case, because we're going to use it for social media, we're going to go Facebook video. So now you're left with this. Now what we don't want to do is we don't want to spend time creating a video from scratch. So with the help of AI, we're able to create this in a couple of minutes too. I think KVCore is a little faster, but this one gives you a little bit more options, and I'll show you how. So we're going to generate here, and then we're going to choose the photos of the property. So these, in my case, are already uploaded, but you will have to pull them from the MLS, upload them manually. So that takes a little bit of time, whereas KVCore just straight up pulls it because it's connected to the MLS. So let's say, for example, we have this property. We're going to upload. Usually it's between 6 to 10 photos. So let's say like that. We want photos like that, right? So then all we have to do is tell AI, like, hey, create me a video promoting this listing on 66534 West Nana Street, Glendale, AZ. Something like that, something simple. And then all we have to do is click generate. And then it's going to load a little bit longer. The other thing is that, unfortunately, with this, you do have to have the Pro. So if you don't have the Pro, you don't have the option to do this, but it creates a video right away like that. So now let's check it out from the beginning. Let's click play. dream home in Arizona awaits, spa-like bathrooms, elegant dining, open concept living room, and so on. Obviously AI just detects whatever's in the photo, but sometimes it doesn't make sense. So you have the option again of editing all of this. So for example, here, your dream home in Arizona awaits, you can always edit it, like come see my new listing, right there. Come see my new listing, right there, and you can change it. Another thing you can do is you can change these colors to your brand. So right here with the Pro, you have the option of having a brand, so it makes it much easier. If you don't, you just have to manually change the colors, for example here, 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 here. But with brand, you're able to change it automatically like that. In this case it isn't much, but it changes the colors to my my company logos, which is blue and yellow. You can move it around, style it, add more images, and so on. So with logo, it also, at the end, you can see how it has my logo at the end. You can design it however you want. You have the option of changing the music too, just like KVCore. So for example, you can also add like an ending. So you have more options here. So for example, add as a new page. You just bring this to the back and then you customize it to like however you want. So contact me now. You design it, let's say like that. Get smaller. You add the photos of the property like that. There you go. And so at the end, like let's say our home, contact me now. And then you can put your information. You can also put your photo in there. What Canva also allows you to do, for example, let's take this one, is it allows you to remove the background of an image. So in this case, you can see all this this grass and so on. So what you do, what you do is you click on it, remove background, shrink it a little. Sometimes it does that, so what you have to do is just make sure you lock the images, that way they don't move. Right there, there you go. You have your image. You can add your name, so Danae Marquez, your phone number, and your email. And again, with the Pro, you have a brand, so all you have to do is click. If it kind of froze on me here, let's try that again. There you go. So now it has the colors and everything. So we'll go back here and we'll play it again from the end. There you go. So you can be more creative with these images with Canva. Add color, add more information. Whereas in KVCore, it prompts everything, but you're very limited as to what you can add. So you can't add information like you do on KVCore. So like on Canva, sorry. So like for example, you want to talk about the this kitchen, right? You can't add anything on it. So, but if you want, the thing is, if you want stuff that are fast and easy to post and it gets it done, I think this does the job, because you don't have to necessarily do anything. You just input the MLS ID and bam, all of it is there. And I think it's really helpful for people who are trying to post more continuously and more consistent. I think this is a great way to do that. Whereas Canva, if you have more time, you can use this one, because I think it gives it more of a pop. It gives you more options to add more information, and it doesn't take that long, but it does take longer than if you would use KVCore. So that's just a couple of things to keep in mind when you're using either one of them, whether you want to use KVCore for simplicity and for more content, or you want to use this to which takes longer, but you're like, I have the time, I can do this, like this is what I want. So it's totally up to you. I have agents that use this one. I have other agents that like to create their own, and it's totally up to you and what type of videos that you want to put out there. I think both are great. I use both, so why not? So that's it for today. If you guys have any questions, I'm always here to help. Agents, we can always get on a one-on-one so I can teach you how to do either on Canva or on KVCore, whichever you think is best for you and for your brand. So we'll see you next time.